Have you ever stopped, truly stopped, to ask yourself, what if the foundation of all wisdom isn't in books, teachers, or experiences, but in the simple, profound act of knowing yourself, your strengths, flaws, desires, and limits? Not just the surface self you present to the world, the roles you play, or the masks you wear, but at your core. Do you truly know who you are? Or are you wandering through life blind to your own nature, missing the wisdom that starts with self-understanding? In the sun-drenched groves of ancient Athens, where philosophy sought to map the human soul amid debates on virtue and the good life, Aristotle, the master who built on Plato's ideas and classified the path to excellence, delivered a truth as foundational as it is transformative. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. At first, it might sound like modern self-help, a nod to find yourself. But oh, dear listener, lean in closer. This is no vague platitude. It's the cornerstone of a wise life, a call to self-examination that unlocks all other knowledge, turning ignorance of self into the gateway for understanding the world. Today, in this extended narrative, I'll guide you through the profound layers of this wisdom, weaving stories of self-ignorant falls and self-knowing rises, real-world lessons on beginning wisdom within, and practical steps to make knowing yourself your daily path to enlightenment. Promise me you'll stay with me. By the end, you might just begin the inward journey that illuminates everything outward. Picture this: Aristotle in the Lyceum, teaching that ethics start with self. Know your virtues to cultivate them, your vices to control them. He knew, unknown self leads to folly, known self to virtue. Lesson 1. Self-ignorance blinds. Self-knowledge illuminates. In our modern rush, we chase external knowledge, degrees, news, skills, but ignore inner. Harvard's 85-year study shows self-aware people, knowing strengths, weaknesses, are 40% happier. Apply it to decisions. Next choice, career, relationship, ask, what self-knowledge guides me? Journal biases. But let's dive deeper into a narrative tale to illustrate. Once upon a time, in a fast-paced world much like ours, lived Alex, a successful but unhappy manager. Promotions came, but burnout followed. He blamed externals, demanding job, unsupportive team, but never looked within. Frustrated, he read Aristotle one evening. The quote hit like dawn. Wisdom began with knowing himself, his perfectionism from fear, overwork from insecurity. Awakening, Alex examined. Therapy for blind spots, feedback from colleagues, daily reflection. Within months, delegated better, balanced life, led with empathy, wisdom blooming. Lesson 2. Self-knowledge redeems folly. Like Alex, we externalize. Therapy shows self-ignorance causes 30% more conflicts. In growth, practice. Strengths, weaknesses, begin wisdom. Now, let's pivot to the emotional realm, where this wisdom heals the heart. Aristotle's self-knowing begins emotional wisdom. Unknown fears control. Known free us. Lesson 3. Self-knowledge heals wounds. Hidden traumas fester. Examined integrate. Therapy's shadow work. Knowing repressed self reduces depression 35%. Practically in doubt. What unknown fear drives this? Begin healing. Weaving in societal impact. Consider how self-ignorant leaders destroy. Unexamined biases divide. Lesson 4. Collective self-knowledge builds justice. Socratic dialogues examined assumptions for democracy. As our story unfolds further, explore creativity. Aristotle's self-knowing inspired ethics. Lesson 5. Knowing thyself sparks innovation. Da Vinci self-examined for masterpieces, but a caution. Over self-focus narcissizes. Lesson 6. Balance inward with outward. Know, then serve. Finally, as we conclude this epic exploration, remember, Aristotle's self-knowledge built philosophy's foundations. Lesson 7. Begin wisdom daily. Know thyself. Ask, what self to know now? My dear listener, we've traversed ancient groves, modern mirrors, and personal beginnings. Aristotle's knowing yourself isn't end. It's wisdom's start. Begin it. Unlock all. If this resonates, share a self-insight below. Until next time, may self-knowledge light your path. Because knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Start there. Know everything.
If you felt inspired by our journey through the Hellenic horizons, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.